So again, welcome everyone. And I noticed I have got to get out of this habit of saying so. I'm going to do every recording, and I start off with so, and then we go on. Ugh, what are they? There's a word for that. Word worms or something like that. I don't know. Um, but welcome, and as okay, great. So I will not work on Zendal. I was thinking about working on black Cherie Imposter. What color are you working on? And for those that are listening to the recording, we had fun this. Well, you have to listen to the AM one. I'll just say that. Okay, well there we go. And wait, no, oh right, okay. Well, that'll still be good because we have to change. No, well, no, it's me that changes my mind 12 times before we get started. So if you become my imposter, then you just have to do that. All right. So oh, I yes, I did start the recording already. So, and for those that have no idea what I'm talking about, I do try to read what's in the chat and then comment, so that way you know. But sometimes I don't, and that just means you have to be here. Um, so going along with my own goal of doing a new tangle every day, when we do uh, things like Inktober tangles, what I do is I'll end up having, if the one that is for the day is one that I've already done, I do two. So, so today I'm going to share pockets, which is a nice, easy tangle. And then, if you wish, you can either, you can add it to anything, of course, that you want. But what I did was I used also Walk the Line, which is technically tomorrow's tangle for Inktober tangles. I always post everything and do everything like a day ahead, so that way those following. So the prompt is at least my aim is for it to be there and available for the entire day. So let me share my link, my version of Pockets, and oops, let's get that. And Pockets is by CCT Angie Giddles, and she has a great number of super easy tangles, and I just love them. And they're all neat too. And then let me put also in here Walk the Line. So if you want to add that one on, or if you want to do today's uh, Inktober, come on, switch. All right, there we go. Which is Tog. Then you can do that one if you want to. So there is all of the wealth of information that you could ever want. And so let me share my screen. We'll kind of talk through the pockets, like I said, but it is nicely easy. And all links work out good. Okay, thank you, because I did goof that up this morning. um, because I did one thing that I don't normally do, or I changed how I did something, and I'm like, oh, I should never do that. So Pockets is a neat grid-based tangle. Although, as you'll see in a moment, you don't necessarily have to use it in a grid if you don't want to. So it starts off with, this is one box of the grid, and thinking of it too like a fragment. So we're putting a nice curved line going diagonal, whichever direction you want, and then following that, whichever way you have the curve uh, going to. So we're gonna aura that line up into the corner, and then a straight line. So they come from the opposite direction. I found it easier to go from that corner into that curve line, and then 3 orbs filled in. Somebody did say if you wanted to do the to make them like pearls or something, because right now we're filling in with the same color, so you don't notice. But if you wanted to do the orbs first and then add the lines in second, if you don't want to have the line going through, that would be a good option. And then what's fun is playing with it and putting it in different directions, and you see what meta shapes come from it. And then depending on how you shade, like this just has this really neat wavy look. But lots of fun to be had. So let me show you from. This is on Tangle Patterns. I think I first found it on Pinterest, and then a lot of times I'll look and see if it's on Tangle Patterns, because a lot of times she has some nice extra information. And but anyway, yeah. So I mean, the pattern, the step outs are totally straightforward. But looking at Angie's sample here, so you can see how. I think you'll be okay, Cassie. Yeah, or you could use squares instead of orbs or triangles. Yes, that's right. Go rogue. It's fun. Join Cherie Imposter. But here you see, I mean, they just did a square, and having them just kind of floating, and that's neat. From earlier, I added a graphite to the opposite side of the of the Orad section, just to kind of emphasize the pocket. And at first I was going to use the blue, because I used the blue charcoal pencil or chalk pencil, and I said I liked it for everything else, but I thought, no, well, see if it's different. So I took a chance and I liked it. So that's that. Now, if you want to, as I mentioned, so this was here's the walk the line. So if you want to add this to it, and again, it's one of those, you don't have to, but it's really neat to tangle, where like on mine, I started with the grid being the base line here, and then did this curvy line up top, and then you do these tall, skinny loops, and kind of you go up to wherever you hit on the curve line and come back down. And as she says, without lifting your pen. So that's a fun one. And as you can see, you can take this into all kinds of different directions if you want to. And then Tog, let's see if we get down. Yeah, this is a Zentangle original tangle, and it seems like Tog itself, yeah, they did it differently. Let me look here. Because it seems like Tog is, I mean, those would be variations. Let's go to T. And, uh-oh, would the real Cherie please stand up? I don't,
I don't feel like I've missed anything.
No, because I'm just going through this stuff.
Oh, good.
We have your imposters in the room.
Oh.
Guess who? Oh, that's right. Well, oh, yeah, because you've been here the whole time. Oh, that's funny.
It's been a very crazy day.
Well, and yeah, it doesn't help that when I'm
on a different day, right?
Yeah. This one, I wish that she didn't have these ads here, because I don't like that person. And it's like, oh. So anyway, so you see, here's a tag that it's more like the original, where it just has this, they're tall, skinny-ish curve lines, and it just has this little like triangle in between, where this is from. Let's see. I don't know if this. I'm seeing if who. Oh, Stephanie Jennifer must have done this. Drew it out, and so you can see. I mean, she put in different options, and actually in a different shape. So you can have a lot of fun with that too. But so, Mom, what we were focusing on is this pockets.
Oh. Okay.
and you use because it's nice and easy grid line, and I use pockets, and then I put walk the line on the outside. Oh, and Cherie Imposter says is working on a Renaissance Zendala, so you missed it this morning. So she was playing you. Oh, and she already used the cheaty thing. This is Alyssa. For those that aren't, yeah. So anyway, so it's like I said, it's a neat tank. Oh, that's so funny. But anyway, so it's neat, and then I'll back up to this here for you. Just because you can use it as a fragment, and you can have them separate, or do it in pattern. I was trying to do this one, and I didn't have it right, so I ended up doing it the way I did it. We'll see if I can. I like these waves, but it's like then it's really you have to do opposite corners. Not I did. Yeah, I didn't do opposite corners, so I'd have to do opposite corners all the way, and then it will look wavy. So I'm gonna give it another try and see what happens. So there we go. You're all cut up. I hope you didn't eat fast. I just said you just
No,
take your time.
we weren't having much anyway, so
Oh, okay.
not a problem.
Oh, although part of me would like to maybe do this on. Now it's too late now. Okay. So I was gonna use. I had the blackout on it because I was thinking that I would use that because I used gray earlier because it's so much fun. And I don't know if you can see, Mom. I did this. I used those the shadow. I think that's
Okay,
what they're
yeah.
called. I don't know if you can see on this part. So it has a little bit of blue outline, and then I had some other issues, and I ended up using the silver on the corners because that's a raspberry. Yeah, that's what those are. Or Bronx Cheers. So, what to do? What to do? Well, I think I shall work with.
Well, I don't know if Joyce and Karen got phone calls today, but fortunately, towards the end of my clay class this morning, the power went out at OPC.
Oh no!
And we're in a windowless room that is connected to another windowless room, and it was
Oh my gosh!
dark. We could not see anything. And several ladies who had their phones handy pushed the flashlight thing right away. And then they have an emergency generator which turned the hall lights on, so it was a little better, but it was crazy. And then they evacuated the building and closed it for the day, so I got to come home early.
Oh, is Karen and Joyce are on, and Karen was on earlier.
And I think they both might have been, well, at least Joyce, I think, was signed up for the class that Opal was going to do this afternoon, but I can't remember for sure if she was or not. But anyway, so Opal her class had to be canceled. And
oh my gosh, I'm channeling my inner Alyssa. I can't change my name. I'm going to be the Alyssa imposter.
So why are I drawing curvy lines first? I have to go back.
Oh no, it's a straight thing. I'm going wonky. I am going rogue.
Right.
Oh, I shouldn't though. That's why I usually don't, because then it throws everybody off. Let's see. Well, we'll just see.
Oh wait, well, never mind.
It's just a grid, and however you do your grid,
got it.
It's fine. And Alyssa did this beautiful thing earlier, so I'm gonna be brave. All right. So say for those, and actually, the number has jumped because I feel like I see some new names, or we're all imposters of someone else. It's just like I know so, I would never do this, and I didn't. But I'm sure that there were some that did, where you get a substitute teacher in, and they change names.
I used to be one of those.
You did. Did anyone pull that on you? But then
that did what?
That pulled that on you, where they said, "Oh no, I'm Joe," or whatever. Like they changed their names. Let's see. So So it's the same thing. I just want to try getting out of my comfort zone and going a little rogue. Like this one is such a nice one to understand because it's like just whatever wherever you do your curve line, and then just continue the aura going in that direction. And like I said, if you have something in your mind on how you want to do it, you almost it's like I did it without looking back, also knowing it doesn't matter because it's Centangle. Whatever ends up happening is great. So this time I'm gonna get it going opposite so I can get that wavy effect. I suppose I could do my little lines here. And I might wait on the orbs and do them in some kind of color because that would be fun. And right, yeah. Talking to myself, it's like, yes, this is the right way to go because if I want that look, and it'll be an extra wavy look. I almost went the wrong direction. Oh, maybe I'll still do walk the line on the outside. That could be fun. Then this one's going right off page. And I would say too, if don't worry so much about lining up, um, with your previous line. I mean, unless you can, but don't. I wouldn't stress over it. Let's see, I told Attempta once there. That's funny, Cassie. All right, so and then if I do that, then okay. Then when I start the bottom row, it's just alternating the opposite, which makes no sense to anyone but me. It would be in this way. Oh, I like that. That's that is neat. Well, it's still going opposite. It's not doing the wavy thing, but I like that. So it makes a giant seed-ish type shape in the white part without putting the lines in it so far. That's neat.
Is that line and the orbs part of it?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the last step. Or last two. Yeah, it does look like a set of eyes. Okay, and then this corner here. Bad when you have to. It's like, okay, talking myself through the whole way. It's really not that hard of a tangle unless you're me today. Seemed like there was something else I wanted to try from the pictures earlier. Don't remember. Okay. Let's see. And yeah, this well, I hope that wherever Alyssa is, I agree, Cherie Imposter. Wherever Alyssa is, I hope that she will be tickled. I hope that she'll see it somewhere and go, oh. Now I'm thinking, what colors do I want to use? Oh. Let's see if this goes over. Yeah, and so and then the orbs are, and of course it doesn't matter because I seeing on her sample she has like the center one is bigger than the other two, but then the ones that she has that are kind of outside of, they're all the same. So just like everything, it doesn't matter. Oh, look, it covers that right up. In case you wanted to know. Little, little half C. This one, hopefully, I will tickle two people because I do see Rosemary on, and so I'll inspired by both Alyssa and Rosemary. Oops, except I made that one just means I'm gonna go back and make the other even bigger. Oh, way too much fun. Although I feel like I need to have something a little bit completely different than a turquoise. Wait, let's see. I think I like that. Um, Combining names, yes. Wait, so Cassie, does that mean that you did good? I just want to make sure I'm interpreting that correctly. Let's see, yellow. Okay, orange. Green. Ooh, more of a greeny. What is this? Light green. Pretty. Oh, that's neat, Mom.
It's boring.
No.
You would say boring. I'm not done yet. So did you tell everybody you got your package?
Yes, because I lifted up my camera and I showed it, but it was just a big white box. Have you opened yours?
No. Did you?
No.
Should we wait and open it that day, that morning?
I don't know.
Together, as if we were really there.
Yeah.
Because
So
nobody
what
else
if
nobody else, I mean, everybody that's going in person, they don't know what they're getting until they get
That's
there.
right. So I think that that would be fun because I was
Okay.
mentioning that to everyone that that was the neat part about when the training was that there was always a surprise, which we didn't know that was going to happen, but it was just neat.
And the thing was, we kept thinking, "Oh, look at all this stuff they're giving us." They weren't giving it to us. We
We
paid for
paid
all
for it,
that.
right? We did, yes, 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 yes.
Just like
Included
this.
in the price of admission. Janet, I am using Prismacolor Premier upside down pencils, and look at how nicely they work on that black.
They
Is that
do.
it's just amazing. It really is. You just gotta have to work it so that way it's solid, but it doesn't take that much effort, to do that, which is super cool. And then,
I was busy tangling on my rocks this afternoon
oh,
to get them ready for the craft show. I think I used up all my creativity.
oh no! Do I like those little
That's why
dots?
I'm not doing it out of the box much. Sort of. Not.
Uh, when I do the little dots like that, then it looks like a person. I know I can add a little graphite. I'm gonna go back. That looks like it has a nose. Graphite. And those. I should do the same color. No, that would be smart. That's no fun. And so now I'm thinking, I was like, okay, and I got to think backwards, or I'm just not going to worry about, the highlight, um, and just put the chalk pencil, the white, where I would normally use the graphite, and it'll all look neat. Where's my pencil? There it is. And this. But I love that that Angie Giddles has all of these really super easy peasy tangles, and and I wanted to um yes, it's just nice because it's like we want to just have something that's easy, unless you don't like grids or grids don't get along with you. But sometimes I think sometimes if it's in Cassie, you'll have to update. So, as long as it's if it's an easy one like this, because some grids can kind of get a little complicated. But this one, because it doesn't matter which way you do that curved line, and then you just go with it. And nice. All right. Hopefully those look like pearls. And for remember what I saw exactly. Oh, that's right. I said I might use that. Oh, that's right. We'll see. That would be fun. I'm going to add it in on one side. We'll see. Tell me now, pen. This. Making sure that I'm not hiding. Sideways kind of works. So what time did you end up getting back then, Mom?
Back from OPC?
From OPC, yeah.
In time to fix your father lunch.
Oh!
Darn it anyway.
Realized I wanted to make this a turn here. I should have started a little earlier, but that's all right. This is such an interesting angle, this walk the line. Both of these are. Looks like such a mess until you get to filling in the little gaps that were created from, you don't get quite up to that initial curve line that you make. I feel like mine is standing out like a ruffle. Comes in the zone. Ah, neat. Okay.
Heather,
Yes.
I missed this step out from the one you're doing around your border. That's walk the line, right?
Yeah, that one's walk the line.
It just it starts with a continuous wiggle, I guess, at the top, and then you fill in the lines.
Yep, yeah, and then you do these just a really tall, skinny line, and then you just kind of like when you hit that that squiggle, you just come back, and then you end up with little gaps that then you just fill in later.
No, okay.
Yeah. Did you get the step out? I can put it in the chat again.
Oh, I saw the link to the website, but that was about it. I
Oh,
thought
okay.
there was like a step out,
Oh,
step
okay.
out.
Cherie Imposter just put it back in.
That's only good for today, you know.
Cherie 2.0.
What's that?
My imposter is only good for today.
That's why I suggested Cherie 2.0.
Yeah. Oh, that's what. Yeah. That's what. Yeah, she put in there. Yeah, she's Cherie 2.0. But you have to change your name. But then you have to go out and in again. That's not. I'm just going to redoing this line here with a thicker, the 10. They roll this outside edge, but I think I'm going to do something different on this side because I'm totally going rogue.
Yeah, because I didn't. Somebody
Yeah,
has to.
someone. Yeah.
Oh, I like the way you did that, Heather.
Thanks. It turned out pretty good. I'm thinking, should I? Well, I said, should I emphasize the other? I guess I should. Line. Then I'll just come through and, or I probably should wait, but I'm not since I already started. And find my lines and do something after I add the highlights. I see here on this one end. Let's see, it would have been these lines going the other way. There we go. At least it feels like it's filled in. Okay. I feel like a nice aura, but I do. And oh my gosh, it's 10-minute warning. That's just weird because it feels like we just started.
Are you doing a different one on that corner?
No, I'm not sure what I'm doing.
Oh,
I actually I was thinking I might do maybe some little free ones. I don't know.
oh, because I was saying because I thought you didn't put an R, you didn't aura the other
Yep.
side.
Oh no, I didn't. This is how rogue I'm getting.
It's Heather freestyle.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, I could tell some Heather stories.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that was the other thing. Yeah, is that is that they're like,
Because
okay, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
done, so I could just tell a big story. Is it? Can I make up one or?
Well, that's what the Alyssa was doing. Or I'm sorry, Sheree Imposter, but she hadn't named herself that yet. Oh gosh, well there was something I was going to ask you too. I can't
Well,
remember
no
what it
idea
was.
what's going on. That's okay.
That,
We don't
that's all
either.
right.
I should have on that T-shirt and have the camera on me that says I'm smiling because I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. All right. Let me. Another new one. There was something I was going to ask you if you remembered, and I don't remember what it was, and I can't remember if it was something we were talking about on here or not. But it'll come to me sometime. Something that if you remembered.
Me?
Yeah, I was just trying to. I was. Yeah, and I can't remember. I was talking about it earlier. Or later, yesterday. Yes, Alyssa did. Yeah, she did try to make up stories, and yep, and yeah, got herself yeah. Although when you have a boring kid,
You were not boring.
well, I didn't get into too much trouble.
No, I could tell the story about when you were a baby.
Yeah,
Well, because I have
which one? No.
Heather is my firstborn, and then I had 2 boys, and Heather always stayed right with me, when she was a toddler and walking and stuff. We didn't have a big house, so she couldn't go far anyway, but she was always right near me, right by me, with me. The 2 boys were different. I had to constantly go look and see where they were, they're 4 years apart, so it was not at the same time, but if they were loose, they were out there roaming. And one time I was mopping the kitchen floor, and which was a tiny kitchen, and Heather was right behind me, and I would mop a little and back up and mop a little and back up, and Heather backed up right into the bucket and sat down in it. She didn't enjoy that very much, but I all I could do was laugh because it was so funny. But she fit in the bucket, so that's how how tiny she was. I mean, but you were walking, so you were over a year old, but
Yeah,
you were a tiny little girl.
I made up for. I made up for that later. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing on this other side yet, but having fun with it. There was something. Yeah, so funny. Somebody said something, and I thought of something, and I don't remember.
It's totally gone now.
Totally gone. Yeah, it's all right. Actually, besides that looks kind of neat. I'm just realizing I could use graphite in there if I wanted to. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, okay. If I do one here, could use the other. Maybe it was because they were talking about because it was the uh, it's gone.
You're trying hard to think of it.
Gone. Hate it when that happens.
I like the way she carried him on because to me they look like little flying kites.
Yeah, they do. That one's just kind of off the page. I should have done it a little bit smaller. That made me think of that too. And then um the little orbs, looks, kind of like makes you think of uh putting, ties on the kite. I have to have 3 here because that's a good number.
Have fun with that one.
Yeah. Save me so little.
I meant what the fun part is getting those little
Mhm.
orby things.
Maybe it's they just are white on this one instead of. Well, you only can fit as many as you can fit. Yeah, the one was just too small. Though if I wanted to, I suppose I could go over the white with a color. Ah, super cute. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay, Catherine. Yeah, and that was all from Chris Titus, who created. Oh no, wait. Yes, because this is from Chris Titus. So these are her creations. I have it up on my screen as if I'm sharing it. I'm not. But yeah, lots of really neat ideas on that one. And thank you, Luna, for putting in all of my links there.
Did you notice the latest post by Chris Titus of this
Mm-mm.
One of her dinners that you didn't see that?
No.
Are you friends with her?
Yeah. But you know what? Yeah, since they changed some things, I haven't gone on my regular Facebook that much.
Well, it was one of her, fabulous dinners.
Yeah.
That no one in their right mind would do, but she does it.
I don't know why, but I'm just doing this. You know, and my friend Carol, who it plays in our quintet, well, after seeing Chris Titus's posts, it makes me think of Carol because she has, every time we go over there for rehearsal, whatever, she has seasonal or holiday appropriate everything everywhere, and just when they put on I don't know if they put on that kind of a fancy dinner, but I could see her totally doing that. Oh, I like that. Okay, that finished.
I like that too. I would take some of your shading in the top one, the walk the line. It's pretty. And I would take it up more.
Up further?
Up into those lines. Yeah, the one side looks not like it doesn't have much. Yeah, down there, but I would take it up into the ruffles more.
Good idea.
Not all of them, but just yes, it gives it more depth.
Out.
Yeah, here and there, like that. Yep.
Yeah. Neat. How fun. I have gotten out of my comfort zone. Oh, it feels so good.
And she may never go back.
Yeah, well. Unfortunately, I'm such a creature of habits.
Okay, I have to know how Diane can watch from the car. Who's driving? I hope it's not her.
Well, you could have it on a thing. So and so as was mentioned, if everybody wants to, her daughter could. Yeah. Well, no, Diana, it would be it would just make it interesting.
Yes.
It would be like natural wavy lines. And I like your shadow on your orbs. It's just totally like they're popped off the page. But yes, everybody open up. Oh, Alyssa, you did use your cheaty thing. Look at you.
I need 1 second.
Oh, I did a wonderful job. That's really neat.
I just need 1 second.
Okay. 1 second. Oh, and Rosemary, that's gorgeous. You have such a knack for just pulling out just like the one thing like that, and of course with all of the orbs. Oh, that's what I should have done, is make sure one is bigger than the other on mine. That might help. I think it's one of those. As long as I don't look at it too close, it looks good. All right, are you ready, Cassie? I don't want anybody's hands to fall off. Oh, and Sharon, I like that you did both of them, the walk the line and the tog. All right, we're waiting 1 second for Cassie.
Sorry.
It doesn't have to be finished. It's okay. Oh, but let me open up my program so I'm ready. Okay.
Close.
Ready? You ready? All right.
Get it up
dun,
there.
Dun.
Okay. Little
okay.
Up,
and then
up and over. It's all we see is one corner. Yep, that's good.
Oh, there we go.
There,
Yes.
Hold it.
Okay, hold them steady.
Whoops, there's one more.
Yeah,
Nancy,
and hold it. Go
it up a little bit, Nancy. Up.
Yeah,
right there. Hold it.
Perfect.
Everybody take a deep breath.
Yeah. Got him. All right. Woo. All right, so let me share my screen. It's like the hardest part of the whole thing.
I always have to get my
We're
flashlight because I don't have enough light in the room.
coordinating. Oh my gosh. No,
Well,
it's
that's the
all
trick because a
good.
lot of times I don't to have
Oh,
too
here we go.
much light. If I have enough light to see, then it glares on what I'm doing and it doesn't look good on the, it's
Yeah.
hard to figure it out.
Well, I
Yeah.
have a lamp beside me, but it doesn't come over enough. It's good while I'm working, but on the camera,
Yeah.
it doesn't show up very well. So I have to
Oh,
hold my tablet with one hand and hold my cell phone with a flashlight in the other and try and figure out how to make not shadows.
put the flashlight in your mouth. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my god. These are
It's
gorgeous.
expensive for that.
Yeah. Oh, and so Joyce, I'm gonna guess. Well, no, wait. Did you
I think it's a
fill
white
in?
tile.
Yeah, was it a white tile and then you filled in the black? There are some like that it's just like, oh, which way did that go? Oh, these are so nice. And Sharon, I like adding, having just some blank squares in that grid and adding in the tog. That's it. Rosemary's always looking. I just love that it looks like a puzzle piece or something, or a game piece.
Mine is mine's a light blue vellum that I had bought and cut to size. It's
Ah,
when the translucents came out, I was trying to buy something before we could buy them. And I
yeah,
cut it to size, and this is a little thinner, but I just angled on both sides of it, so I can only show you one side, obviously.
oh right, yeah, and that's
Who
why,
is that Sharon?
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
and that's why the tog below looks faded because it's on the reverse side. So that's
Correct.
I guess we bought those kits and I bought other paper. We're gonna have to play with it, I guess, Heather.
Well,
I
this
know.
I bought a pack. Somebody had talked about a pack of multicolored paper, and so I bought it. And it's a lot thinner, but I did cut it into tiles, and I'm having fun with it.
Yeah,
That's the important thing.
Right.
absolutely. Yeah, and I like Kim's. I like the dotted border, and then having the little pocket coming out of some of those, and it's just like it's swimming around, or they are swimming around. It's like a school of pockets. Oh, these are so gorgeous, and I love that Elaine. If that looks like that was maybe a prepped tile already, but it's so springy looking. And
I
Sharon's
like
too.
that
Mm.
Nancy. Is that you just pronounce it like
Yeah.
Nancy? Only Nancy made her orbs touching.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's Nancy. It's
Okay.
just plain
Which-
Nancy.
Fancy Nancy, which makes it look totally different. I like it.
Yeah, I do too. And I like the construction of it having the X in the middle with those.
Mhm.
That's just neat.
That was
That
truly
takes
by
a-
accident.
Well, I was just going to say that takes a lot of thinking, but if you say it was an accident, okay.
Oh, nice. Yeah, those accidents are fun. It's nice when they work out good.
The trick is trying to duplicate it again.
What did I
Right.
do? Oh my gosh, these are all amazing. And Cassie, yours is amazing. And I like Karen. Of course, I like your purple, and your orbs are gorgeous. Your little pearls. And Cherie Imposter, that's amazing. Wow.
I do good whether in person or not.
Whether you're impostering. Oh, these are great. Fun Tangle. Well, I'm going to pop off the recording.